No! Okay. 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 Oh. Excuse me. Just had a very distressing phone call. It appears my phone bill has come due. This happens every month. I think I'd be used to it by now. Well, let's head back to the mailbox. Oh, hello there. I am Uncle Bubba, and this is my digital mailbox where you send me physical mail and I send you a digital response. We have come all the way to episode number 14 of Uncle Bubba's mailbox, and we are still diving into the depths of this lovely brown box that has been filled with so many artistic endeavors. It is hard to count, but we are still here. There is still a plethora of artistic achievements yet to be discovered by Uncle Bubba and by all of us. So, without further ado, let's dive back in and see what else there is to discover. Alright, first, we have a note here. Dear Uncle Bubba, I have a picture for you. Look at wit poise zawak. So we are back to putting W's where there need not be W's. W's where for only the sake of artistic integrity we are putting them. Very good, zawak. We have a lovely picture here from Zawak. Season 2, see you there. That is a portrait here of Uncle Bubba. Uncle Bubba appears to have put on some weight in this picture. Perhaps Zawak was thinking I would be hibernating between seasons, as it were. Put on the pounds for the winter, as it is clearly shown in this picture. Still a fashion icon though. So Uncle Bubba here, still looking good. He appears to have feet for hands, which is a very interesting take on things. And there's Uncle Bubba's mailbox. See you there. So, had this been hanging out, had this been on billboards, if Uncle Bubba had had the financial resources to do so, more than likely everyone in the world would be turning out to season 2 of Uncle Bubba's mailbox. A lovely advertisement that has, even though we're in the middle of season 2, this gets us all pumped up all over again, ready to indulge ourselves in the season. Ooh, this is some very hard cardstock with quite a lot of paint on it. Very colorful. Makes, again, Uncle Bubba think of the frontier times with the color scheme for whatever reason. Think of a Navajo rug or something along that lines. I like the use of colors. It's making me, again, look back in time, which seems to be a theme for this whole season. We're looking back to the American frontier for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just the mindset of all these amazing artists. Absolutely lovely tapestry. All right, next we have a lovely portrait here. If we can see this lovely young lady. This is a portrait of Jen with her lovely green hair, perhaps dyed, perhaps not natural. She seems to be standing right by the water, so maybe a little dangerous place for Jen to be hanging out. She needs to watch her feet, make sure she doesn't get caught up in the current and go out to sea. She has a lovely, lovely grin, so she's a very optimistic young lady, and I wish her the best in her life. And on the back, look at this. Another picture of a, she has this lovely red hair, little mermaid-like with her lovely hair. Again, she's by the sea. All these young women, the sea seems to be drawing them to it. I don't know why, but they are drawn to the sea. Lovely. Next, we have a self-portrait, me, right there. The pink hair would throw Uncle Bubba off a little bit, as he, believe it or not, does not know too many people with such brightly colored hair, although you certainly look quite good in it. I assume this is from Katie, not known for having pink hair, but still a good look nonetheless. I can see the feet moving in action, ballet dancing across the stage. Very good. Wow, we are very much using the colors in this piece. We are attacking the canvas with the paintbrush. We are creating a beautiful tapestry yet again that once again makes Uncle Bubba think of the American frontier for some reason. I don't know why. It's very homely, very safe, but very rustic, very rural. Maybe not rural, but very outdoorsy. The brown, again, you can see that the tree bark's coming out, the color of the leaves with the red and the yellow, the green, the color of the grass. This is a very lovely picture that makes Uncle Bubba wish he was out on horseback riding through the countryside. We are going all in on the paint for this piece as well. This figure, who has very small feet, again looks like a dancer's feet here. They are drawn in with, well, it looks like perhaps a pencil, where the rest is all just gobs of paint. I'm thinking this was drawn in, no, it wasn't. The pencil was the outline, and then the paint was drawn on top of it. So they already had the feet drawn, but chose not to color them in. I wonder why. A very unique artistic choice, where the character clearly on point shoes here is once again doing a plie. So another dancing character, the storm up above, looks like it is about ready to break. So hopefully this lovely character gets all their dancing in before the rain pours from above. Next, this reminds Uncle Bubba of the Grinch with the big green. He's got some almost cat ears there. I like the red body, and he looks very warm the way the character is positioned. You got a nice eye, you got a nice grin, some ears. We have got from the American frontier to what is making Uncle Bubba think of Christmas, think of the holidays. Excuse me. A very festive piece as well. An envelope that is empty. All right. Meow. A lovely picture of a cat whose tail is very long, almost has a serpentine-like quality to it, its tail. It has a mind of its own. The cat perhaps cannot control what its tail is doing. This is almost the good and the bad combined here. I love the eyes of the cat, the nice round eyes with the red eyes. We're using a lot of browns, a lot of orange, a lot of yellow. So again, keeping with our rustic autumn motif. Who wouldn't want to adopt this feline? All right. We have, well, the top is redacted, so I will read the bottom. but in the niche, she is good. Well, at least she is good. That is a very heartwarming sentiment there. Got a nice smile, nice smile. She seems to be very happy. Nice little pink dress, looks like crossed off there. I'm not sure what was going on there. Just the artistic flourish. We're not going for realism, we're going for artistic integrity and expressionism. Very nice. And on, whoa! On the back, this is very intense. I the D, she is evil. Smash, whoa. Wow, so on opposite sides of the page, we have the good and the bad, the yin and the yang, perfectly expressed in one simple page. Her eyes, fiery red, just like her hair. She looks like she is coming up from the depths. This character, clearly evil. I'm not sure what the thing on the side is. Maybe she is going up a tree, just levitating her way up. Very terrifying and menacing. All right, a note. Dear Bubba, so not Uncle Bubba, just Bubba. We are on a first name basis. You fill in the rest. Love, Katie. Well, Katie, there is a lot to fill in there. Uncle Bubba would gladly fill it in with some sonnets, some haikus, perhaps a picture of myself. For time constraints, I will do my best to do something there for you, Katie. I have created a vague, smiling face-like creature. Perhaps not fill in the rest as you had intended, but on a short basis for limited TV time, I have done my best. Hopefully I have satisfied your wish. Just keeps going. Another envelope. Another empty envelope. This looks familiar. I believe this is the same piece we saw earlier from Luke. This must be the original, while the other was a photographed copy, such as Uncle Bubba does at work. So this is the original, which Uncle Bubba will clearly guard with his life. And on the back, again, we got the trees, we got the grass, we're thinking outdoors, we're thinking frontier times, we're thinking horseback riding. I like the water. That always good to be near water. Very good, Luke. And this is, I believe, the exact same thing. So we're really, again, we're repeating our themes here. We're drilling it into our brains that you can't just look at one piece once. You need to look at it multiple times in order to fully grasp its intentions. Whoa. Pure expression, folks. Pure expressionism. I'm seeing passion. I'm seeing longing. I'm seeing integrity. I'm seeing an artist looking to break out, looking to find who they are as an artist and how they fit in to the world. Not just the artistic world, but the world around him. How do we all fit in? How can we all be better? That's wonderfully rendered in this wonderful piece. Yep, and I believe that's going to wrap up this edition of Uncle Bubba's Mailbox. We are not quite done yet with the wonderful box, but we will soon conclude our journey, hopefully by the next episode of Uncle Bubba's Mailbox. So, signing off from Uncle Bubba's Mailbox, episode 14. I've had my 2 feather shots, but there's nothing safer than Uncle Bubba's Mailbox. Stay safe, folks. See you next week.